Hello guys, welcome back to another Android Studio tutorial. In this episode, we are going to create an example for Android AsyncTask. So first we have to finish the GUI for the application. So here I am going to add a large text view, also add a button. Go to the XML file, change the text for the text view, click button to start download. Okay, also change the text on the button, start download. Now go to the main activity.java. First create some variable for text view. I name it as text view. Now create some variable for button. I name it as button. Now we have to initialize these two variables. So first initialize the text view. Find the view by id, r.id dot text view. Typecast this one into text view. Okay. Also we have to initialize the button object. Button equal to find the view by id, r.id dot id is button, and typecast this one into button. Okay. Now here I am going to create an on-click listener for the button. So button dot set on-click listener. Okay, now we finished the GUI for the application. Now we have to create an AsyncTask. So here I am going to mimic a downloading process using some thread. So now I need to create an AsyncTask. So expand the Java folder, right click the package and create a new Java class. I name it as my task and click OK. To use AsyncTask, you have to extend AsyncTask. Okay, and here you need to specify the generic types used by the AsyncTask. There are three generic types for AsyncTask. First one is params, second one is progress, and last one is result. So here I use void for the three. We have to change it later. Okay, so here I use void for params, progress and result. And here you need to override some method. Implement the method. This is the only method you must implement on the subclass of AsyncTask, do in background, and click OK. Okay, so here we have the method do in background, but we need all the other methods. So here I am going to override each of these methods. First one is on pre-execute. Now we need on post-execute. To publish the process, we need the on progress update method. Okay, now we have all the methods. So now we have to do some background task on the doing background method. So here I am going to mimic some downloading process by pausing the current thread. So the doing background method will execute in a background thread. So now here I am going to wait the background thread for some seconds to mimic a downloading process. For that, here I declare some variables int I equal to 0 and specify some synchronized block. Okay, and use some loop. Put some condition I less than 10. Okay, now I'm going to wait the current thread for some seconds, some milliseconds. I pause the current thread for 1500 milliseconds. Of course you need to put some try catch block here. Okay, and increment the value of I by 1. So this loop, this while loop will wait the current thread for 15 seconds. Okay, that is our background task. Now we have to publish this process on the main UI thread. For that we need some variables here. So here I am going to declare some variables. First we need a context variable. Second one, we need some text view variable. I name it as text view. Also we need some button. Okay, and here I need some progress bar for publish the process. So here I am going to use some here I am going to use the progress dialog. I name it as progress dialog. Okay, so we have to display a progress dialog on the main activity, so we can use the on pre-execute method for it. So this is the first method this is the first method invoked by the Android system whenever we start an async task. So in this method you can done the initial preparation for the async task. So here I need to initialize the progress dialog, new progress dialog, and pass the context object. Okay, now set some title for the progress dialog. Set title download in progress. Okay, now set some maximum size for the progress. Set max, I put it as 10. Now specify the current state, current progress. Set progress into 0. Now put some style for the progress dialog. Set progress style into progress dialog style horizontal. And finally make the progress dialog visible using show method. Okay, so now we have to call the publish progress method from the doing background method. So here I am going to call that method. So call the publish progress method and pass the value of I. Okay, so here we use some progress variable, and the type of the progress variable is integer here. So you have to change the generic types of the async task. So the second generic type will represent the type of the progress. Here the progress type is integer, so I have to change this one into integer. Okay, so whenever you call the publish progress method from the doing background method, that will invoke the on progress update method. So here you need to change this one into integer. Okay, there is no need of the super, I remove that one. And here declare some variable in progress equal to, and here this argument will expect some group of integer values, and you can get the first value from the 0th index of this variable. So values of 0. Okay, now we have to set the progress for the progress dialog. So progress dialog dot set progress into, use the variable progress. Okay, also make some changes on the text view. Set text into download in progress. Okay, so after finishing the job on the doing background method, we have to return some result. So here from the doing background method, after finishing the background job, here I am going to return some value. Here is a string value, download complete. Okay, so here we return some result from the doing background method, and the value here, the type of the value is a string, so you have to specify it in the generic type of the async task. So here the last argument. Last argument will represent the return type of the result, and here the result is string, so I need to change that one into string. Okay, so whenever you return something from the doing background method, it will go on the on post execute method. So here you need to change the return type of this method into string, and you have to catch the result on the on post execute method. So instead of void, here you have to use string, and I change the variable name into result. Okay, remove this one and make some changes on the text view. Dot set text into result. Okay, now we have to start the async task from the main activity. So go to the main activity.java. So here we have a constructor. Sorry, here we don't have a constructor. So we need to create a constructor for this class. So here I'm going to create a constructor. We need some arguments for the constructor. First one is a context object. Second one is a text view. And the last one is we need some button variable, button. Okay, now we have to initialize the variables context, text view and button. So this dot context equal to context, this dot text view equal to text view, and this dot button equal to button. Okay, now we initialize all the variables. Now go to the main activity. So here you need to create an object of my task. So I create an object of my task. I name it as my task equal to new my task. First one is the context object. For that I use main activity dot this. Second one is the text view, and third one is the button. Okay, now we have to start the async task. So my task dot call the execute method. Also we have to disable the button. So button dot set enabled into false. Now go to my task. After finishing the job, we have to again enable the button. So go to the on post execute method. Here we got the result. So now here I am going to enable the button. So button dot set enabled into true. This will enable the button on the activity main.xml file. Now we finish all the coding. Now we can check the application. Okay, after finishing the job, we need to do something more. We have to hide the progress dialog. So progress dialog dot call the hide method. Yeah, this will hide the progress dialog after finishing the job. Now we can check the application. So now I run the application. Okay, now we have the application available on a virtual device. Now here I am going to start the background task. This will display a progress bar, and the background task will execute for 15 seconds. So we have to wait for 15 seconds. Yeah, now the background job is finished. This is how we working with Android AsyncTask. I hope you understand the concepts. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.